Son actually made it through that part of grade school. You know, when he got in, he only needs 3 hours to get out of college. And somebody told him there at the University of Texas, where, you know, in Austin, where we come up from, they said there is a teacher teaches bird watching, and this guy loves your show. He watches us on here all the time. He loves Son. Said you could go over there and take this bird watching course, get you the 3 hours is all he needed to finish college deal. And he said, I believe he'll do it. So, oh, good night, nurse. He had some albums and stuff. He showed up for class. Wouldn't you know it now, just the day before, this guy got in a car wreck and couldn't make it. There's another guy teaching the class. Well, everybody walks in, and this guy says, everybody sit down. Oh, my little hidden microphone fell off.
Yes.
I'm wired. Hey, all right. Whoops. Where were we, Ralph?
The substitute teacher walked in.
This guy they had sent in from Harvard or somewhere, see. He says, everybody sit down, we're having a test. Ooh, good night, nurse. Had a stack of pictures. Wasn't nothing on them pictures except bird legs. The legs of birds. So he said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold up these pictures, these bird legs, and y'all got to write down the name of the bird, what kind of bird it is. Son said, that's the silliest thing I ever heard of in my life. I ain't taking that test. Teacher said, well, we'll just give you an F. He got his grade book out. Said, what's your name? Son pulled both of his breeches legs way up above his knees and said, you tell me. Hey, you. Well, a friend of ours, Dr. Charles Jarvis at home, told Son, maybe if you get a bird, because his wife and all, they'd had that trouble, and he was in the bird store shopping for birds, and there's 1,000 birds in there. Everyone looked exactly alike. And there's all $4.95 because they had a little tag on their legs. And Son's looking at all the birds. He noticed one kind of back in the corner, $136.50. Whoa, chee bug, he said to the clerk. Why? Son said, I noticed all these birds looks exactly alike. They're all $4.95, except this one kind of in the back, $136.50. What's the difference? Clerk said, hi, pretty sharp. He said, you noticed that? It didn't take you long. He said, the reason this is $136.50 because he not only sings, but he talks too. Son said, I'll take him or wrap him up. Took him home, come back the next morning. Son said the bird did not talk. Didn't sing, he didn't talk. The clerk said, did he peck on his little bell? Son said, little bell? Said, yeah, it pecks on his little bell. Said, you watch TV, don't you? Listen to stereo. The bird like peck on his little bell, make a little music, and he starts talking. Son said, how much your little bell? Says $6. Said, I'll take a little bell. So he went home, come back the next morning, said, my bird didn't talk yet. He pecked on his little bell, but he did not talk. Said, did he climb up his little ladder? Son said, I didn't get a little ladder. How much are little ladders? The clerk said, they're $22. Said, you jog, you exercise. Little bird like to run up and down his little ladder, peck his little bell. Then he'll talk. Went home, come back the next morning. Said, my bird didn't sing, and he didn't talk. Clerk said, did he look in his little mirror? Son said, you telling me I need a mirror? This clerk said, no, you got a mirror. Your little bird probably needs a mirror. You know what? Said he peck his little bell, he run up and down his little ladder. He look in his little mirror, he thinks it's another bird, he starts talking. Said, I'll take the mirror. Son come back the next morning and said, my bird didn't talk, my bird didn't sing, my bird had not said a word. Pecked his little bell, run up and down his little ladder, looked in his little mirror, he did not talk. Said, did he swing on his little swing? Little swing? How much are little swings? He said, $29. He said, I'll take one. He come back the next morning, he said, my bird's dead. Your bird died? Son said, I believe I know a dead bird. He's on his back, his feet's up in the air, he's dead. The guy said, well, what in the world happened? Son said, well, went in this morning, took the cover off the cage, he pecked on his little bell. He climbed about halfway up his little ladder. He looked over at me, and Son said, I think he smiled. He looked in his little mirror, and he jumped on his little swing, and right before he toppled over, he said, don't they sell bird seed?